And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Rockets, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, half a game behind.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Here are the starters for Houston and for the Warriors. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
So the Rockets win the tip. Curry against Thompson. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Outside Thibault. From outside the arc. And that's good. Klay Thompson for three.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. He shoots a three. No luck on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Just four to shoot. The three from Thompson sinks the tray. Thompson's got six.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now Capella. It's stolen away. Here's Thompson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. The three is up. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And a deep three from Curry. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
There's the three. And that's good. Klay Thompson for three. He's got 12. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
For three, 6 to shoot. Another three from Houston.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Mullen. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And Capella gets it to go. The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. And again, it's Houston.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Mullen can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
From deep. Out to Thompson from behind the arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today?
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams. The Rockets in 5th.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Here's Mullen, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Booker. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Offensive board, and it's Wiseman missing. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Thompson. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. In transition, here come the Warriors. Wiggins for 3. Parries it from 3.
The progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. Now, he's not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Booker against Thompson. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Off the mark there with a 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pollard, and there's the drive. Nice D from Thompson. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Pollard. 18 feet out. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Now Thompson. And so it's the Houston Rockets, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
The Warriors shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Pass to Booker. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And for the Rockets,
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Now here's Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Basket's good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Houston in total control. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, it starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball. Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First in rebounding, second in fast break points, and they made it into the top 5 in lowest opponent scoring. Playing this team, you had to work for every point. They took a lot of pride in their defense, and it showed.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Wall. Into the lane. Outside heel. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. That one a little long. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Guarded by Hield. And here's Kuminga for 3. Ellis with a rebound. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Wall. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Guarded by Hield. Here's Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kuminga's got his first basket.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Duarte. Back to Wall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Wall himself has said, my jumper is the key thing. Whether in pick and roll or on the break, defenses force him to knock down shots.
And you watch Wall shoot the ball. Man, he is consistent with his mechanics.
Yeah, you know, he's got that one motion release, B.A., and gets rid of it pretty quickly. Can still carry your offense in stretches when he needs to.
And that one falls for Wall.
Boy, what a comeback by John Wall. He went 2 years between games after that Achilles injury suffered in 2018. Really good to see him back.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Kuminga's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ball for 3. The shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Throw it down on the lob.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, he had 24 points. Three-pointer, no good. Golden State has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. They get the rebound. Capella. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here's Heel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down low. Here's Ellis. Pass to Green. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Kuminga, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins finds Curry. Sinks it! What range from downtown!
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Here's Wall. Shoots over Capella. Wall, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 5.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Here's Wall. Here's Green. Wall, he's open. And another miss by Houston.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Pollard, defended by Thompson. Here's Booker. Cash money from 16 feet away.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The 3 from Thompson connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 35 points and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They've carved out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
And over to Kenny, what did you think about Golden State?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Warriors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. To the middle. Here's an 8-footer. Deflected! And for the Rockets. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 10. Here's Kuminga. He got a piece of it. Thompson with it. From deep three-point range, another three from Houston.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Inside, here's Mullen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
In transition, here come the Warriors. Yeah, that one's good. Curry's got 5.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
The 3 from Thompson sinks it from distance.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And the Warriors call time here.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Checked in for the Rockets. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, Houston. The Warriors, 4th.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
To the left wing. Pass to Mullen. Now Curry fires the 3. That shot off.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Knocks it loose. Thompson with it. Clock at 6. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And so it's Houston with it. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And that one's good.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Kuminga's shot is off.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Thompson. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Not this time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Houston foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors.
Off the inbound. The Rockets pull it in.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Beyond the arc. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Booker, he's checked in for the Warriors.
For your Warriors.
And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Mullen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Houston has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Thompson against Booker. Takes a 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebound by Wiggins. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Booker. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Oh, no good again that time. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Duarte, pounded by Wiggins. And here's Thompson. The 3 is up. On target from range. Thompson's got 54 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the Warriors call time here. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. This Warrior squad is struggling. To the inside. Here's Pollard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Wiggins, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can beat him up at that apex. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Down low. Pass to Pollard. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition. Thompson fires from way outside. Another 3 from Houston.
3 points.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Back to Thompson. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mullen. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Wiggins. Over Hield. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Nesmith, and it's Poirier in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Thompson, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Thompson. Lets the three fly, and they'll get another chance.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Pollard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The Rockets again can't hit. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Thompson. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
The inbound, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Curry, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Curry against Wall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on James Wiseman.
Boy, that was a tricky move that time by Wall, baiting the defense perfectly with the fake, and earns a trip to the line as a result.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
2 points. That one goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Wall. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte. The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in, and the basket by Curry.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
And here's Wall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Houston,
and he makes the first.
John Wall, 2 shots.
That one misses.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Wall against Curry. Hey, expanding his range. Wall, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Wall against Curry. Stolen by Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, the lethal quickness coming into play in transition that time by John Wall. He is extremely fast in the open court.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
A minute 37 left in the final quarter. The second effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Wall always pushing the action. He is as aggressive as they come as a point guard.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Good on the second one. Golden State has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing that often.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Klay Thompson.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Wall, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's the 3. Kept alive by Houston. Goes back up. And it's Wall again missing. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Capella. Off target from outside. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
And the Rockets already with their game faces on as they get off the bus. Got to be geared up for these road games. And there's a look at the Ferry Building in San Francisco, not far from our location tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Matisse Thybulle. He's out there with Reddish. And it's Thompson in at the point. And for the Warriors, Mullen is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Curry. And it's Humphries in at the two-guard position. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Thompson outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Pass to Kuminga. And Humphries has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. He pointed to Klay Thompson as one of the game's great streak shooters. Coach said Klay can bury you with a couple of quick runs. We have to counter that with streaks of our own. Sounds like there could be some fireworks here tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Reddish with the double team. Passes it to Capella. It's rebounded by Houston. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
How about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry. Strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
Thompson from long range. Houston gets it back. A three ball. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Capella. Now here is Humphries. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Thompson against Humphries. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And another three for Golden State.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Thompson for the triple. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 12.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Mullen kicks to Humphries. And another shot. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. A deep three from Thompson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Both teams will make substitutions. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Klay Thompson.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Here's Pollard. Back to Wiseman. Outside Mullen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thompson looking for an opening. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Thompson against Booker. Three-pointer. Thompson misses. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And finished up by Wiseman.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
They grab their own miss. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 18 points.
Now Thompson right now just on fire. He's torching the nets, and something he's been doing all night.
Wiggins drawing the double team. The Rockets pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Rockets on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Wiggins is out there with Mullen. And there's Pollard. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard. Outside, Wall. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Now Wiseman. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Pollard. Covered by Wall. Top of the key, Wiseman. And the pass to Pollard. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Healed with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Wiseman. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Wiseman's got 6. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Pollard, good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Booker against Teal. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Heel dishes to Thompson. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
That's Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
Pass to Pollard. Got a hand on it. Here's Thompson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 3. Wiggins passes to Capella. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And they get it back. Capella draws the double, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's Curry outside. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Thompson for the triple. That shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Up top, Humphries. He's covered by Thompson. Tries a 3. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Houston. Thompson for 3. Drills it from outside.
Thompson.
Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Golden State moving it around. Capella kicks to Kuminga. Back to Capella. Capella draws the double. Here's Humphries. And another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got 26 points. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Golden State calls timeout.
Which loudest section is getting free t-shirts tonight? Let's hear ya.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Humphries against Wall. Curry with a wide open look. Here's Kuminga. Green with the block. Here's Capella. That's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
State basketball.
James Wiseman. He's checked in for Capella.
James Wiseman.
1:05 left to play in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Duarte. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Duarte's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Passes it to Kuminga. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A pass to Wall. No good. Shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And they'll get another chance. Humphries, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Houston. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Klay, it looked like you really wanted to come out strong offensively tonight.
Yeah, I just try to come out and put my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
You guys do get energy from seeing the ball go in the basket. Thanks, Klay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
It was a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Wall. Robinson is out there with Green. Then it's White, and it's Duarte in at the 3. The Warriors trailing. Humphreys with it. He's picked up by Wall. Mullen, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mullen's got his first points of the night. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. And some hang time on the rim puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Curry. He kicks to Humphreys. To the paint. Here's Capella. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Capella with the bucket. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Here's Wall. Warriors with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Puts it up from 12. He shoots again, and it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside, White. Curry was a nice D.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
The 10-footer. And Kuminga gets it to go. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
Ball against Curry. Here's White. Traps in the tray. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Fields checked in for Houston. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here's Pollard. White covering. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Green missing. Warriors leading by 3 to the middle. Here's Mullen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mullen's got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Healed from outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Wiggins passes to Pollard. Inside, Mullen. Robinson with the block. Healed outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
White with the double team. Feeds to Mullen. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Rockets trail. White dishes to Hield. Back to White for the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Pollard. White covering. Pollard passes to Capella. Moves back up. Robinson with the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Klay Thompson's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
You guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if true, would be devastating. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iceman's checked in.
Make some noise!
The Warriors leading. Cloak loose. Wiggins with it. He's got 6, driving the lane, and Wiggins throws it down.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Here's Stephen. Offensive rebound. Here's Underwood. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Misses from close range. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Outside Mullen. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Stefan, defended by Mullen. Here's Reddish. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Reddish has got his first bucket of the night. 1 second left. That shot, no good. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Wiggins, Kuminga out there with Weissman. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Humphries in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Wiggins outside, lock at 6, and Feibel sends it back. To the middle, here's Underwood, and he dunks it down.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Humphries, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Weissman, and he gets it back. There's Kuminga, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Houston gets called for the foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Stefan, he's covered by Weissman. Stefan. Feibel on the wing. Houston moving it around. Second shot opportunity. Here's Underwood. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Curry looking around. Weissman the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, Weissman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Weissman. Wiggins outside. Got a piece of it to the paint. Here's
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Stephen. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Kuminga's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The pass to Reddish. Pass to Samuels. Here's Stephen. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Curry kicks to Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That one is off.
Wow. Would he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Taking.
Mullins checked in for Golden State.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Wall against Capella. Right side Robinson. Dishes it to Green. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors trail by 4. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Kuminga kicks to Humphries. Passes to Curry. Shoots the three, and the three ball is good.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Ball against Curry. Wall's shot is off. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State to take the lead. Duarte grabs the board.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Healed the pass to Wall. Back to Healed. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Trying his luck from deep. The kick out to Wall. On the wing, Healed. Over Humphries. Healed with the bucket.
Oh, the energy Healed is playing with right now. What a huge possession. Ready to rip it.
To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Back to Wall. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green from the arc. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry against Wall. Here's the teardrop to take the lead. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Warriors pull it in. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Takes it out to Mullen. Lets a floater go. It falls.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Wall. Here we go now. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
15 foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, when Curry plays like this, there's an effortlessness to how he approaches the game, and he makes every facet look easy, not just the shooting. Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Team is in with penalty. At the line for the Warriors. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 5. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked make it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K